Are you ready for the interview? That was your first interview question.
Woo! I think I passed. That's it. That was good. That's good. Excuse me. Yeah, that was my first interview question, huh? It's already started. Introductions. No introduction needed. It's already started. Am I ready for the interview?
Are you ready?
Well, Izzy Pop, I would say when I woke up today, I wasn't expecting to be interviewed. It was just a normal day where no work and everything, and I decided to go to the gym and have some fun with my wife. But thinking upon that, I would say, sure, you never know what the life throws upon you. So I'm as ready as I ever can be for an interview.
Aren't you glad I can't find it now?
How's that? How'd that sound?
That sounded really good. Now if I can find it.
No, really, really I'm right. You take it easy on me. Yeah, Marsha, thank you so much.
Take it easy on me.
Yes, hold on a minute.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not ready. Hold on.
Lord have mercy. It's not like you got to get dressed and brush your hair.
I'm just playing. I'm okay. Go ahead.
All right. Today we have LawLess, Mr. LawLess Inaworld TV. I didn't know you could have a guest on. Yeah. You just got to go to horizontal and click the link. So, okay. The first question. Well, let me first tell you how I met LawLess. Um, I was scrolling through the chat. I was scrolling through the lives one day. Then I came upon Lawless's stuff, his channel. But now he was out, and it was during the Israelite and Palestinians debacle, and he was on the corner waving at people leaving a church. He was saying hi to everybody. I thought to myself, this dude is pretty cool. He's with his community. He's out and about, and he's giving us a bird's eye view of things that are going on. Now, that was the first time I'd come into, Lawless's chat and started this whole romance. Now, I can say bromance because if you was my brother, my bromance. How about that? All right. So, Lawless, this is a synopsis of your channel. This is the beginning. The creator uses the name LawLess World TV and his pronouns are him, he, and his. He has around 3.8 thousand subscribers and over 399 videos. He focuses on blogging and live chat, described as in real life streaming with a smile. And he frequently posts in a world style creative titles. Now, my first question, LawLess, what inspired you to start the channel LawLess World TV? Was there a moment you realized this is what I want to do?
So honestly, what inspired me, I was watching, um, I was watching a certain a podcaster, or if you want to call it an influencer or whatnot, someone on YouTube too, and they had a similar style where they were walking around the streets and they were recording shops, the front of shops, different places, and they weren't just there showing the downsides of the place. They were like showing people smiling. They were showing, you know, how they can interact with the community with the greatness. And then there's also polarizing events where they had to educate the community. And I started deep dive more into it, like, oh, what is this? This is public photography, which is part of our First Amendment in the USA. And I really stuck to that. Like, I want to also practice public photography and show other people that you could do it too. That if this character inspired me to get my camera out, then I want to see if I can inspire other people to do the same thing. So that was my first intention, was to try to inspire someone to do the same thing.
That's good. So your tagline is in real life streaming with a smile. How do you put that philosophy into practice during your content creation?
Love
Just
it.
like that.
Love it. I love it. You take the approach of positivity and enjoyment. So you go out to wherever you go out to, and of course you work through emotions, but you try to take the good with the bad if there is any kind of bad. But you just take everything all in and say you're I'm happy to be where I'm at. I'm happy to be able to go out and do what I'm doing. And so with that note, I just put the smile on and be boisterous, be loud about what I do, so that I can attract eyes, and so people can see, hey, there's this guy walking down the street, filming, and he's not being shy about it, So yeah.
All right. So your channel to channel identity and style. The "in a world" phrase recurs in your titles. Is there a story or meaning behind that motif?
So it's I took it from, I believe it's Movie Junkies. There's a certain channel that I used to watch a lot where he narrates different movie titles but in a funny manner. And he uses the in the world narrative to he'll say in a world where this or that happens. So I noticed that, I have a deep voice that kind of can hit that range, and I wanted to take it to a notation of, in the world, basically describing that anything at any given point can happen in this world. So take it for what that's worth. But if you're having some kind of craziness, some kind of rain starts happening, oh, in the world, or if I'll say someone gives you $5 out of nowhere, like, oh, in a world, it's just something to go ahead and say with glee, basically.
Oh, good answer. So, what do you hope viewers feel or take away from your vlogs and live streams?
I hope they feel, more than anything, positivity. I hope they feel some kind of passion to take on their own individual stories and present them, and or know that you're not alone in life and whatever you're striving for, and that you could achieve it. But most of all, mainly for positivity.
Mm. And I see that. Like I said, I watch your channel for a reason.
Hmm.
And it's like if I still feel sad or like my day's not going well, I can pop into your live and you go, Izzy, and it's like you do that with everyone, like I do. It's how you interact with your chat. That's how I go into channels. It's how you interact with your chat, not the wall, the chat. We'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So your creative workflow, how do you brainstorm ideas for your vlogs or themes? Do you script things in advance or keep it spontaneous?
my style right now is mainly spontaneous. When I first started my channel, I was more of, excuse me. When I first started my channel, I was more of planning where I would go, planning the areas, and planning which stops and which next stops. But now it's more just spontaneous. I just go out there with the camera and start filming whenever I can, and also with that message, tell people that, hey, whenever you can practice your First Amendment freedom, public photography. Are you still there?
Yeah,
Okay, there. Okay, sorry. No,
I just had to answer someone in the chat.
no, you're okay. One second. Let me talk out.
Huh?
Animal, get out of here. Get out of here. Go.
I muted his mic. You never know when she's going to give out, bedroom stuff. I muted you because I didn't want you to have a hot mic. You gonna have to unmute.
Thank you.
All right. The
It was not
next,
him. It wouldn't have been. I was just like, get out of here, you mangy animal. I was just playing with him. No,
yeah,
that's
really.
my dude.
Back.
That's my dude.
Get off my leg. All right. The next question. What goes into planning or executing your live streams versus your edited vlogs?
All right. So when I did plan, the main thing that I did have to go into planning was what areas would I cover, what areas would I travel to, if those are high trafficked areas, if those areas are very far, or and what time does a high traffic comes into the area versus when is that downtime of traffic for the area, versus now it's just My main concern is what areas have signal. So
Yeah.
yeah, so wherever I can actually verify signal at.
So do you own, this is not, this is a question I just thought of. Do you own a yellow vest?
Yes, I
Or
do.
no? Okay. Because I worry about you standing in the middle of the street, Like, get out of the road, Lawless.
I'm a tall individual too, but I get what you're saying though. I hear what you're saying.
It's
I
tunnel vision
have
looking through
my
that lens.
nephew. My nephew's actually 6'5". I have a 6'5" nephew who's
Yeah.
bigger frame than me, and he's been hit by a car. He's a pedestrian hit by a
Ooh.
car before, and so yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like you could be a pedestrian, tall, and still not being seen by people. So
Yeah.
I hear you. Being seen, reflective wise, that'd be a good idea to do though. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing.
definitely.
All right. Next question is audience and community engagement. You've built a niche in your community. What's your most memorable interaction with a viewer or subscriber or creator? What's your most memorable interaction?
Dang. I have a dang. Well, now that's it's like hard to like pull out of
Well, I wouldn't say it
all
would
of
be
them.
too hard because you're on my damn panel. I'm
I've
just throwing little hints out.
I have a pool of interactions that go with the the channel though. You know what I'm saying? To from you to people I met. When I first was out there on the streets. There's been so many things that's happened that I've been like, whoa, so,
And I know you've had your fair share of drama that has not, you have not capitulated. It has brought you in. And I noticed, I saw that, and I loved how you handled it. I
oh,
will say I don't bring it up in your chat because, or my chat, how you handled it, but you handled it great.
oh,
And
thank you. Wow.
it, it to me, I wish I had that kind of um control because I don't. And if I don't want somebody here or somebody pisses me off, it just, y'all gonna know about it right then and there. I can't just shut it down and say, "Oh, I wish I would have said no." I'm gonna say something right then and there. I need to learn to hold my tongue a lot better than I do. Yeah. So
Thank
I
you.
take that from you.
Oh, thank you. I mean, thank you. I've only learned because I have been there where I have lost control, and I've had to forgive myself for doing that.
Yep.
Because I put myself somewhere where I did that, and other people seeing it, and then like for a while, I was kicking myself in the rear, like
I
why I
know.
do that, why I do that, why I do that, and then I had to really like just forgive myself, like just it's over. It's the past. It's in the past now. And you ask for
Yeah.
forgiveness from the channel creator, and the channel creator is cool. And the person you lost the control over there, you don't even need to worry about them. Just
Yeah.
go on with your life. So after that, now how I'm trying to handle certain things, even though I still wish I could handle them different ways.
Yeah.
I really do appreciate what you say. I still want to try to work on things and how I handle things with people, but I'm learning to just walk away from certain things. Like, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm
So
not gonna.
that's in the next set of questions with that, but I'll reiterate those. Well, I'll ask you those questions, but let me ask you this question before that. How do you keep your content relatable while still staying true to your own style?
Wow. Yikes. Be vulnerable. That's
Right.
that's the thing. It's just I have to be vulnerable in certain ways, but in other ways you can't be vulnerable, if that makes sense. So you can't in
Yeah.
total just open yourself up and throw yourself out to the wolves, to the fire. But in other ways, yeah, you do have to be vulnerable to where you can relate to people and say, hey, I'm going certain stuff, and other people, like, I've gone through other things. And at the same time, someone be come to my channel and say, I'm going through this, and I would be like, you know what, I've been there too, and try to
Yeah.
just understand, and not just understand, but to listen. Sometimes you don't always understand. Don't listen to understand, but listen to listen. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. So
And
that's why
and
I've been
don't
trying to
and don't
practice.
listen to fix.
There you go.
Listen, because not everything is fixable in their eyes that has the problem.
Hmm.
All you can do is listen and just be the ear, the shoulder.
Right.
You know me, I want to fix everything. I'm such an empath. I take everything to heart, and I got to quit doing that. My heart can't handle much more. But I got room for you, Lawless.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
your challenges and milestones. What's been your biggest challenge so far as a creator? Any moment that made you consider stepping back, which you touched on a minute ago?
Yeah. My biggest challenge was learning how to be vulnerable because I just went overboard with just bearing anything ever on my shoulders and trying to fix and or take everybody's opinion
Hmm.
and take it personal. And yeah, I did for a minute say, this is not for me. I'm got to step away. Um, it happened a couple of times actually, and the most recent time was like, yeah, I really do have to take a look at how I'm gonna be handling certain things and handling this and that. So I did step away for a couple weeks and started to come back. So now my biggest struggle is staying consistency. Because once you are consistent, you have a set motion, almost like you're riding a bike, you're in
Yeah,
motion. But once you push the brakes and you stop, it's kind of, and you come up to that uphill, it's gonna be kind of hard to start
yeah,
pedaling again.
yeah.
So
Got to get a running
that's where
start.
I'm at. Where I'm at that uphill, I'm like, okay, let me try pedal again. Well, you gotta walk your bike up, So it's being consistent again, slowly, baby steps, basically.
So, you was talking about, referencing riding a bicycle and
Hmm.
stopping at a stop sign, knowing you got a hill coming up. That you had to stop at that stop sign
Yes.
because that's the law. You got to stop at that stop sign. Now, I'm comparing this to YouTube. You got to stop. You got to think about what you're going to do, and if it's an uphill climb, like I think about every day, that to me when I go live, I got that stop sign, and then I got that big ass hill I got to climb. Now there's sometimes it's downhill, like it's no problem. I can do this, depending on the subject matter, whatever. But
Hmm.
then you get trolls in here. You get in your lives too. Calling your names.
Yes.
Saying all kinds of things, and you as a creator and as subscribers, you just gotta look above and below what's being said, even though it hurts your feelings, or you want to come back, but you don't want to do something to the creator's channel. I That happens to me a lot. Um, so my next question is, comes through that along with that. Do you remember a video or stream that you felt was a true breakthrough? You're muted. Still muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's your breakthrough, being able to talk without being muted.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how that happened right there. Breakthrough. Honestly, I don't see, I don't recall any breakthrough streams. Streaming wise, no,
Offhand, I remember one.
you do.
Yeah.
Maybe you can be my help and guide and give me a hint.
Well, it was when you were gone for a while, and it was because of a mental health issue.
Yes. Okay.
When you came back and you saw the support that you had from the members in your chat, the subscribers, your people, and you saw how glad everyone was to see you back, your facial expression changed so much. You went from being solemn to being happy, smiling, like your channel says. And you and I both know that a lot of times people, that you tend to listen to say, "Oh my God, not another depressing stream." There are streams that are depressing. They're titled that way. Come on in, we're depressed in here. That kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
With your channel, in a world can mean a lot of things.
Correct.
So it's not just going to be all happy smiles and ooh, look at me kind of shit. And I know that a lot of times people expect that every time they go to your live or my live. And it's not always like that. And then you get people like, well, I'm not going back there. You know,
Mhm.
well,
For
fine.
what?
I'll have other people that come in here. Um, you once told me, this is a question that I'm asking personally. You once told me that you noticed that I never tell how many I have in my chat.
Okay.
I'm a creator that doesn't say, "Oh, I've got so many in here right now," or stuff like that. And that I don't um count the people that I have.
Okay.
And I wanted to know what you meant by, but obviously you don't remember saying it. So
Okay.
let's go to the next question.
So, well, to touch on that, so the
Help me, God, help me.
what was the basics of a basis of that? Like
I don't know. You said it in the chat room. You said it in the chat room. You said you're the only creator I know who doesn't um tell the count how many people's here during the live. Keep telling how many's here.
right, right, yes, yes,
I'll tell
correct.
you why if you want to know why.
I mean, and I do. I don't remember saying when I did say that, but I do remember of do saying it. I don't remember the context of what whenever I was if I just blurted it out or whatnot. But yeah, it was in my earlier stages, and that led me to not inspire me, but it helped me to you and how you handled it. You helped me to not focus on the numbers
Yeah,
because I was so when I started streaming my main thing was that I seen other people streaming and how much numbers they brought to the table.
yeah,
So I'm like a little guppy in a pond of big fish, and I want to at least present something. And whenever your numbers fluctuate, like at one point in time, maybe my highest was maybe 190, and
hmm
then that I was in the mall streaming, and I had like 190 people watching me. I'm like, well, that's cool. And
yeah,
then versus now I'm over here like just 5, 10 people and I'm fine with that. But whenever I was in that stage of I want to have more, I wasn't necessarily focused on who was there. I was focused on the
how
quality,
many?
the quantity of was there.
Yeah,
And then I learned for me to focus on the quality of the people because
right.
when I come to your chat, I just fell in love with the people who were there and they were just strong and always independent people, free minded, independent people going to your
Yeah,
chat and I love that. And I was like, okay, well, I was just chasing the dream, which is a whole bunch of yes men, basically. Like, oh, so many people will follow me, but they were all like, basically, say like what I'm doing is great and have a following of exactly what I want them to think. But no, I want everybody to come with their own free will and free thinking and not think that it's supposed to be directed certain way because they could unfortunately take politically charged ways. Unfortunately,
yeah.
if you know what I'm saying,
Oh
but yeah,
yeah.
if that makes sense.
See, one of the things that I do is I take the politics and the religion out of my chat. I don't want, no matter what,
Correct.
no matter what religion it is, no matter what political standpoint you have, there are other channels for that, and that's how I look at it. Now, if I have a live that says this is what we're going to talk about, then that's what we'll talk about, But I'm not
Yes.
going to put my channel up there for people to come in and tell me how I'm supposed to feel about a certain situation. And they get really upset and mad because you're not believing things the way they do. Everybody has their own way of thinking, their own mind, and it's you need to be intellectual about it. You need to have some kind of, you need to research. You think for yourselves. Don't let people pull you into their idea or their way of thinking. Um, be you. I mean, you're the best you can be. I mean, nobody can be you but you, and that's in itself is a wonderful thing. I don't know how to say it. A remarkable thing to be you. There's no
Yes,
one else like you.
I
It's
understand.
yeah.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
Your next question: growth and evolution. You posted nearly 400 videos.
Hmm.
How has your content evolved from the early days to now?
Oh my gosh. And that's one of the things that has I fought with, and I finally said, "Oh well," too. Not finally, but I've started to take in a understanding like that's just life. So my videos were heavily First Amendment based before. I would be focused on making actual videos and editing the videos, and I would go to certain spots, like churches. I would stand in front of churches.
Hmm.
I would stand in front of police buildings. I would stand in front of government buildings and whatnot, and I
Yeah.
would walk along those places and show people that you can um I'm sorry, you can film the government at their job while they're performing their job, and you shouldn't be able to be disturbed while doing that. And I focused on the good and the bad with that. Um, I've had a lot of stuff that's happened, with that, and it was fun. And I've started to have my stride with that, and then I slowly started to do streaming within that atmosphere. And once I started to do streaming, I started to lay off of the actual video editing, and then from there, streaming actually made me get into more of the vulnerability side of what people were talking about, what people were saying. As of before, I didn't really care about what comments were said. So now my content, my platform is heavily streaming based. Just if you
Yeah.
look right there, you look at my last videos, probably like maybe 6 months ago or whatnot. I'm working on one that before as we speak. I was working on a video too, but I'm just heavily streaming based. I realized that creating videos is a lot of work. Streaming is a lot of work, in the current and now
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
lot that takes drains you. But content creating is a lot in the it's like it's from here to the future. It drains you from all throughout because you're just like here and there, sitting there trying to edit this, edit that, and put things together. So each thing has its own different battles and our ups and downs. And I chose the ups and downs of streaming versus the ups and downs of video editing.
Editing. Yeah. So this kind of touches on what you just said. When you look back, is there one moment or series that really defined the direction of your channel? And you just said is the streaming part. Yeah. So
Correct.
the next one is your personal touch. Your profile puts forward your pronouns and identity. How important is authenticity to your channel's voice? Not your voice, but
But to my
what
channels,
your channel's, what you're trying to say with your channel. How does your pronouns, like your
oh,
identity?
my pronouns.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really, for me, it doesn't really play too much in part, honestly, and that's only because I don't go along the fight of I guess other people have that fight of the pronouns, the pronunciation, this, that, and this. I just put it in there just to show that hey, that's what I am. But at the end of the day, for me, that doesn't really take into consideration. Like I don't care. I can talk to whomever, as long as people are respectful, and my mission is still positivity as long as it's respectful. So you know, whoever it is and whoever it is, as long as you're respectful and you're not out there pushing bad agenda stuff like that,
Yeah.
then you could come to my channel. We could all have that same discussion of positivity.
And I know the answer to this, but a lot of people probably won't. Do you ever incorporate aspects of your personal life or values into themes or topics you cover?
Yeah, on almost on its daily streaming base. Whenever I
Yeah.
do stream, yeah, I do. So you should be. It's going to be a touch of my own personal life
Yep.
with everything else. Definitely for sure.
And this is if you could this is creative challenges and goals. If you could do a collab or a special project with unlimited resources, what would it be?
With unlimited resources.
Unlimited.
Well, that means I can go wherever and do whatever.
Yeah, what would your project be? A special project.
A
Something you
special
wanted to do,
project.
a collab with
Oh
someone.
man, yeah, a special project would be okay. Now I can, let's say I'm able to be a traveling channel, like somehow, some way I get to be a traveler. Well, now
Oh
I'm going
yeah.
to put together on my route of collaborations of people who I work with, and one number one on the list is going to be Easy Pop. I'm going to go over there and collab with you. And we're
Hmm.
going to make a, we're going to have a podcast together, and that's be my thing is to go to different routes and have podcasts with these people and basically show where these people, not where you live at per se, but maybe the surrounding areas are the landmarks around there or whatnot, So
Hmm.
yeah, well, without giving too much away, maybe just in
Yeah.
my way over there or from there, whatnot. But yeah, something like that, if that makes
So
sense.
where do you see Lawless TV, World TV headed next? New formats, bigger productions, or something totally unexpected?
Either or. So it will be within those two. It'll be either something that's totally unexpected, which means that for some strange reason I'll be heavily more based into on my channels could get more uh, um time of me streaming, being out there with the camera. If something happens with my job, then that's what I'm going to be doing. Is a lot more of the YouTube, and otherwise, it's just going to be more strictly based of planned, strategic streaming episodes of me trying to be more consistent in the days that I go on, so that people have a false safe to go on to, like, oh, I know Lawless is going to be on, or he's usually on this day at this time. And so, hey, sure enough, he's there. That's why I'm trying to develop into now,
Okay. Um, let's see.
if that makes sense.
So this other question. Uh, so where did you learn, and why do you think you can twerk?
Where did I learn, and why did I think I can what? Twerk?
Yeah.
Ah, that's I didn't learn that from anyone.
You have the rhythm, dude. Just say that and get it over with. I got the
I didn't think
rhythm.
I didn't learn from anyone. That's the problem. But I think that with enough trial and error, you will be able to accomplish something and or something that's close to that. So I'm not going to tell people that, hey, you can accomplish whatever you want, and did not expect the same thing on myself. So you know what? I think I can try to. I think I can, and I think I will one day. You'll see it.
I bet I will. Right there backstage. I will. I will. So, the other question I have, a lot of people have been wondering, and I have been inundated with emails. Not true. I have also been inundated with messages, and that's not true either. And for me to ask you this question that has been in the back of everyone's mind, that has just slammed to the forefront. Um, when you're live, those walls that you're talking to, are any of them in particularly more or easier to talk to than any others?
Yeah, the one to
Yes,
my
he's in
right.
Riverside, California.
Yeah, I'm in California. I
Yeah.
do. I
He
do see a
said,
lot.
she said, does he get a lot of smoke from the fires?
Oh yeah.
Questions from the chat.
Oh yes. 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 I do. Definitely for sure. I mean, yeah. Me and my wife were discussing it yesterday, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, there wasn't that many fires during the hot season." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, during the hot season, like when it really picked up heat, it wasn't crazy fires. But when the heat died down, then the fire started to come, which is interestingly enough.
Yeah.
So whenever I go out, I'm out there working and I see, I'll say there's a fire over there, there's a fire over there. When I'm driving over here,
Wow.
there's a fire over there. And to where I have an app now that tells me whenever there's a fire. And that app will be just going off daily, just daily. And
Well,
I'm like, okay, where's that now?
I've
And
watched a couple of your videos that where you showing the fires.
yeah, yeah, see, exactly. So I mean, I'm around them so much to where I kind of do wish that I had a high powerful camera. I do want to get a good camera, um, and be able to point and shoot stuff from far distances. And if I have something like that, then
Yeah.
I can show so many fires and so many plane drops, because I love to watch the plane drops fire
Yeah.
retardant and water onto the fires.
Hmm.
It's a lot over here. So each summer is sure enough happens. It's just part of being in Southern California, unfortunately.
Well, I hate for that to uh, be part of your life that you have to go outside not knowing if you're going to be able to breathe or not. That's not fair to you.
Right.
Hey, Larry. Um, yeah, I guess they do in Los Angeles or in fire where they have more fires.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the fire apps she's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Or the rural areas. Los Angeles
yeah,
not as much, but of course they have like regular urban fires, house fires, stuff like that. But when you get to
yeah,
where I'm at, there's mountains that surround me, so the mountains are rough terrains where you really can't access it. So
yeah.
then they had to have helicopter and plane drops and all that kind of stuff. And then the app is a good thing to have. At least then you know which way not to go, because sometimes there's traffic. They start shutting down roads, things of that nature. So
Now
yeah,
you have a drone, correct?
correct. I do have a drone.
So the drone, I'm just waiting for you to go to one of those fires and have the drone come out and show. And I don't know why you don't. You have the means to do these things where most people don't.
You're right. I do. I do.
Yeah, I'd fly. Look, I'd fly a drone in my apartment, but I know the cats would try to smack it down, and all y'all would
Mhm.
see is a cat's face jumping up and grabbing the drone, and that would be it. That'd be the only shot y'all'd get. I know them. I know them very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
right. Yeah, I need
let
to.
me ask you the last question. How did you first meet Izzy Pop?
Wow, great question, and I really wish I had asked for that, but I believe that um, I believe that there's someone. Either I was directed to you by someone, or for somehow, some way, your channel fell in my hands. Either way, I know that I came to your channel, and when I came to your channel, it was an automatic drawn of interest. It was automatic, like, wow, what is going on here? And then just listen to you talk, how you talked, and how you interacted with the crowd. It really, really drew me in, and then I started to just study. And when I started to speak, I started to get um recognition from you and from other people there. Like, everybody was basically greeting me hello, and it's like, wow, this is really great channel to be in versus other channels where I would go. And nothing wrong with these channels if you like these channels, or other people like
Yeah.
these type channels, but you could go to these other channels and there could be like 100 people in there, or 50 or 30, but hardly anyone says hello to you when you
Yeah.
come in, and
Yeah.
and the host definitely does not say hello to you.
Right.
and and I know, and don't get me wrong, I know hosts in real life that I love personally, and I believe that they love me too. And I would go up in their channel, and unfortunately, there was no recognition. They still
Yeah.
wouldn't say hello, but they would say hello to other people. And I was like, I had to learn that, hey, you know what? That's just YouTube. You can't always be recognized. You can't always just get that hello back. But then I learned also that, hey, you know what? I'm the type of person that likes to be in places that you can have a conversation back and forth. So
Right.
I started to come back more and more and more to your channel, and it's really fell in love with who you are and what your channel is all about.
Well, thank you.
Oh, definitely.
I've had a few creators. They have a lot of subscribers that have told me in different settings have said that they wake up in the morning or before they go live, when they're trying to decide what to do, that they think, what would Izzy do?
Yep.
I'm like, what?
I said that too.
I'd never have a plan. Ask YouTuber, Tuber Chat, Kevin. He knows. He says that conversation can go anywhere, and it does. It might have something to do with ADD, but then again, it probably don't.
So I think whenever I think like that, I think it's more or less of lines of not more or less, but more of the lines of when I start, what is it do? Or whenever I am feeling nervous and or if there's that much attention from the chat, what would Izzy do? What in these instances of me doubting myself, what
No,
Izzy do? Because I don't see you doubting. You're just up there
you don't.
performing.
You don't see like I don't see your doubts.
Ah,
It's behind camera. When I go live, before I go live, I'm nervous every time. My nervousness comes from having certain people that come into my chat that cause me to have PTSD. They know who they are. That's why they're not in my chat because they're blocked. But I steer myself away from that. And a lot of times here lately, I've been steering myself away from a lot of people that normally I would have a lot to do with. But um, I'm cautious because of their um, political rants, their religious rants. Um, it's if you can't, you know that old saying, if you can't be with the one you love, be with the one you're with.
sure.
You've never heard that.
No.
If you can't, it's a song. If you can't be with the one you love, love the one you with, love the one you with. Oh
Wow.
my God.
Dang.
Anyway,
Okay.
so if you can't be with the one you love, be love the one you're with. And the way the song is, I'll tell you, it's about someone having an affair, actually. So if you can't be with the woman you want to be with, love the woman you're with, your wife. That's what it boils down to.
I mean, there you
So
go.
I've taken this to a whole new level. If I can't be with the people that I used to be with, that used to have that, I used to have that back and forth with and
Connection.
communication level,
Uh-huh.
love the one you're with. And
With
they're the ones in my chat room.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I've always said, I don't count numbers because I I can't count higher than 10 on my channel. So that's good for me. That's my 10. When I first went live, I did look up at the thing and I thought it said 5 and it said 58. But that's because I'm vertical and it's not going to last. Believe me, I found that out yesterday.
No, yeah. No,
Oh, that's right. I'll never get rid of Monkey.
I've definitely learned to love the ones who I have now. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's awesome. I have some individuals who just pop in out of nowhere, and
Yep.
they keep it positive when they pop in. And it's just I have some great support going right now that I'm blessed to have. I'm happy to have, and I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
say anything bad about any of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like sometimes I do get a little worried, like, hey, you know what? I hope I'm not offending anyone by being friends with someone, but then at the same time, like, hey, it is what
Look,
it is, man. Because then you're just gonna
I
be
look
offended,
at it.
and you're just gonna be offended, regardless. you know?
I look. This is how I've thought about things. I have a lot of friends who are friends with people that I don't agree with.
Mm,
There's very few people that I don't like. That in fact,
right.
there's no way that I can't think of any instances where I'll ever be good with anything they've ever done to me. And if that ever happens, I feel like I'm putting my feelings in a bushel basket and putting a cover on it and saying, "Oh, you can't feel that way." I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be fake. Oh, hi, how are you? It's been a long time. No, it's
Mm-hmm.
been too long. That's it. That's it, and that's all. Because Yes, I've just been through a lot of shit having to do with YouTube. So, that's my burden to bear, which I carry it myself. And if other people want to help me carry it, then they do, but I don't ask them.
I hear
Um, Amen. Monkey said, Amen.
you.
Hallelujah. Amen. What I tell you about religion? No, no, stuff like that
Yeah.
doesn't bother me. It's when they get in here arguing about it. And I've done segments on conspiracy theories and stuff. And some people believe in that. In conspiracies. I know you've touched on some too, but I know there are people that believe in conspiracy theories, or they don't consider them conspiracy theories. So I shouldn't say that either. But I know I'm bad, Anna. But that's what they. I mean, there's some things that
Yeah,
I just don't know. I'm not going to say it's a lie. Or no, you can't feel like that. That's not true. Don't try to push your beliefs on me. I'm a pretty smart individual and I can figure it out for myself. If not, then I know how to look it up.
that's
I'm
good.
not going to let somebody else tell me how to feel or how to see things. I might sympathize with the way you feel about things and I'll tell you about yourselves, but that's about it.
Heard that.
I
Yes.
once had someone tell me, they were always saying, like that handle that Firefly had at one time says Firefly is mean. Well, I had someone tell me before, is he so mean? And I said, I'm not mean. I just mean what I say. I mean,
There you go. I'm not mean.
seriously.
I just mean what I say. I like
Right.
that.
Yeah. So
We
that's my
that's
motto. That's my
fire.
mantra. I'm not mean. I just mean what I say.
That is fire right there. I love it.
I
Don't you?
mean,
Hey, do you remember a point in time when I would come up here and I'd be like, "Oh man, I'm sorry for chasing away your people, Izzy." I would be so worried about chasing away your
no.
people. I'd be like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry."
Janica says the same thing that people leave when she comes up here. Everybody says that about it. Any channel they're on, I say it. Oh
Well,
look, oh
the thing
shit,
about because the thing
lawless.
about it is, if it happens, happens. Because what people don't realize though, because what if that does happen? If it really does happen, oh well, because it's the channel's creator who
Yeah,
is honoring that. They're like, oh well, I don't want those people around anyways, and if they're leaving, they're basically already know that they're gonna leave already. So it's not necessarily you
yeah,
don't need to bring it up either because they already know it. They're like, oh,
yeah.
and I brought you up here too because of that because I know that I want you up here regardless of people
Yeah.
leaving. So it's
Well,
not for us to be taking it personal, you know?
it's
If
like
that makes sense.
when I go into your chat room and I know I see certain people in there, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to go up. I'm not going to go backstage and put up your comments because I don't need that person jumping in my shit again. The reason for that I'll never know, but I don't know.
You know what? You don't believe that person. What?
I don't believe that person. I don't know why that person had a problem with me, but I'm not that's why I didn't go up there and help out with your stream, the consistent stream. I was going to go up there and post your comments, but
Oh,
I
sweetheart.
I mean,
The past
I
is
don't want to
past,
horn
right?
in on your videos. What I'm trying to say,
The past is
Welshman, you came back. You came back.
who? Who? What are you doing?
uh,
What are you
uh, I just interviewed LawLess World TV. I will put his link in my description, and y'all can sub up to him if you're not already subbed up. And I will tell y'all that you can. I mean, he plays music. He does have music in the background. He does have his own content. If he plays some other content, believe me, it's his content. You know what I'm saying? Because like you had somebody else's content up there, but it's your content. That's what I'm saying.
correct? Correct.
Um,
Oh.
he's learning. I'm trying to, I'm trying to maneuver him through Streamyard, but he's learning, and he did a great job. You did do a great job with your last stream. I was
Thank
really
you.
proud of you.
Thank you. I can still do a little better reading the comments, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm all trying to be I love how you stream your StreamYard, your interaction, your everything. And I'm over here trying to take notes and be like Izzy Pop. Because really, honestly, the videos are top notch, but I'm over here like, damn, you have to be
and
in a set rhythm
everybody
to make
says
those
that.
videos. Because golly, that's a lot behind the
I know
scenes
it
that
takes
goes
a
on.
lot of time. I'm I'm a little miffed at someone that I did a video for. They promised to pay me last week and they didn't. Uh, Half last week, half this week. Still haven't received any money. Ignoring my emails now,
Thank you, Marsha. Oh,
and
really?
that
Or
that
emails?
pays for my apps.
Oh,
Anything I'm making doing these videos for people, I pay for my programs that I use to make stuff for people. So now
Marsha.
I can't even make stuff for Scully. He's having to do his own stuff now because I don't have the tools to do it with.
Oh.
It's like having an empty crown box.
Empty
I,
crown of crown. Yeah, I hear you
not
on
I
that.
don't even have
Not
any
fun.
nubs of crowns.
No. No, I was about to
No,
say no broken nubs or anything. Oh man, dang, that's a
none. I use them up. I use them up on
use the
that
cardboard to
video.
try
Huh?
use the cardboard to try to draw.
Well, there's yeah,
Maybe some remnants of on the cardboard.
yeah. I can take and
Uh,
rub it onto the page, but then it'd be
exactly.
yeah. Hey, the smoking auditors in the house.
The
Hey,
TSA.
TSA. Good to see
What a
you.
two TSA. How do you see him? I don't even
He
see him.
just walked in.
Oh, there he goes. Said hi. TSA said hi.
Yeah, he's
Public
vertical.
announcement.
I never knew why people was in my chat saying said hi. I'm like, I see you said hi, and I said hi back. What the hell are you talking about? And then Body Illusions kept doing it the other day, and I was like, why do you keep saying said hi? And then I went to my
Uh-huh.
phone and I realized that's where he said hi.
Me too. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that first too for a while. I was like, why do people saying said hi? Like just say hello. Like hi.
Yeah,
No, I
said
said
hi.
hi.
It's like,
Hey.
I saw you said hi. Yeah, God, why do you have to keep saying said hi?
So said hi. I'm like,
I
okay.
said hi back.
Well, you try to be smart or what? You said hi?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
But
trying to
yeah, I
take up
seen
my
that
chat
too.
room with said hi?
Once I seen it on my phone, I'm like, I'm never gonna push this button. No,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna say hi, okay?
Well, the new thing they also have is for the hype button. And
Oh yes. What's that all about?
okay, from what I understand, for the first 7 days that you upload a stream, people can watch it, and there's a little. It looks like a shooting star, and it'd be beside the join or the support button or whatever, and it'll say it with that. If you click on it, it gives an extra like. Say, for instance, somebody
Really?
extra integration to the channel.
So 2 likes.
The Smoking Holiday virtually says hi to everyone in written form. Laugh out loud. I blame YouTube. We can blame YouTube for a lot of things, believe me. We got the power.
Did he
No,
say,
it doesn't do any good.
did he say that or did did he
What?
type that or did he literally say that?
What?
All of
Who?
that. I can't even tell.
TSA
Smoking
said
holiday
the
virtually
smoking
say hi.
the smoking holiday virtually says. I think he meant auditor.
That's crazy.
You
That's
can give
insane.
2,500 hype points to the creator, is what Welshman said. But you can only do it 3 times a week. That's what I don't understand.
So does it cost money or no?
The jewels that you see come up sometimes, jewels,
Yeah.
they do. I saw that on my phone,
Okay.
like $1.99 for 100 jewels,
And the hype.
something like that. It's just a different way to put money in the pocket of YouTube.
But the hype, no?
No, the jewels that they
Just the jewels,
purchase,
not the
like
hype. The hype is
Body
free.
Illusion did at the beginning. The hype doesn't cost anything. It's just like a
Okay.
another like.
Okay.
Now it's impressions, interactions.
Yeah.
Now that's the reason why I pinned my Cash App because
Yeah.
to
Why don't you
me,
have PayPal?
I do have PayPal,
Oh, you do?
and I do have Venmo.
Oh,
I
I
have
didn't know
all
you had
three.
PayPal.
Yeah, I put it. I think it's on my page. It's Izzy Poppers.
Mhm.
I tried to get the regular
Let me see.
Izzy Pop, just Izzy Pop, but the only thing I could do was Izzy Poppers. And yeah, I had PayPal before I had Cash App, but it was my real name, so I changed it. I finally was able to change it to Izzy Pop. I know,
I
monkey.
don't see it
I
so
know,
far.
honey.
I don't see it. I just see Cash App join.
Yeah, maybe I didn't put it on there. Maybe it's because I didn't realize it was Izzy Poppers until somebody told me. But yeah, I have it's Izzy Poppers and Venmo. I'm not sure what it is, but there's only a couple people that use PayPal with me, and you know, it's there. People want it. Well, it's not there. I need to put it on my page. I had it on there before.
Got you. Got you. Got you. All right.
You sent me a Cash App native, dude, dude.
Wow. Wowzers. Wowzers. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look for something right now.
Aw, thank you so much, Sean. Sean sent me a
So you
Cash
said
App.
it's Izzy Poppers,
Yeah, Poppers instead of Popsies. I don't know where the hell you came with Popsies.
and it's a star
Yes, that's the star on the mountain in front of me.
for real.
Yeah, that's the Runnock Star.
Tight. Okay. All right. Well, now I know. All right.
Now you know. I'm not sure how to
Yeah,
do the link on
I
that.
want
Just
to test it. I got to test it real fast.
oh no, you don't have to test it.
Yeah.
My God, dude.
There you
I
go.
was
I
trying to
tested
find
it.
a.
Let me see. Let me see how if it gets to you or not.
Let's see.
So
No,
now that
nope.
you're in my contact list.
All right, I was in your contact list. Anyway,
Well, that contact list. I gotta make sure you're in that contact list. There you go.
I'm like,
No
dude.
notifications. It takes a little while, I guess, then, huh?
I don't know. I haven't looked yet. I'm still trying to find a green
Oh,
heart.
okay. I don't know. Some people get notifications. Some people don't. I don't get notifications. People had to tell
I
me.
I
They're like,
don't
"Oh, you
I
getting your
don't get
PayPal?"
notifications on PayPal, but I do on Cash App. No, I take it back. I don't get notifications on either one because I turned them off. Because why
Ah,
have them on?
why
It's
not?
just Firefly Dreams was sent 100 for 2 jewels. See, I don't know what the hell that means, but
Really?
I don't know what it means.
Let me see. Did it say that? Oh, I
That's
see
what
it
it
now.
says.
Sent 100 for 2 jewels.
I had no idea.
Firefly! Ow!
Monkey
Firefly!
ass to the scratching post.
Monkey
Welcome back,
ass.
Monkey ass.
Thank you,
Well, she's
monkey
been a
ass.
member. She just had trouble, and a lot of
How'd you
people do
do
have
that?
trouble with their
It's on the phone. It has to be on the phone then. It's not on the computer. It has to be on the phone.
yeah, it's that's what they said. LawLess. Thank you for the
It's like, oh, so you got it? Okay, awesome.
yeah.
It's
I
like
see. I check it with my email.
oh,
It says on here when I checked. It says take PayPal with you in the app.
be
I
like 5 cents.
can't. I don't know how to do those QR codes. I've tried. I'm
Oh,
so look. In some things, I'm technically challenged. A lot of things, I'm technically challenged. But I appreciate you. You didn't have to prove your point.
You're good. Don't you worry about it.
Uh, I logged in, but it's not there. What? No, I
As
mean
long as
it's
it went
there.
through
Yeah,
correctly. I'm just hoping it went through correctly
yeah, it
because
did.
okay. There's one time when I sent it to someone and then they're all like, "Oh, thank you," and I'm like, "Why you look like that for?" And they're like, "Oh, I only got 10 pesos." I'm like, 10 pesos?
what? Well, see, that's funny. Now I'm not
Only
laughing
10
at.
pesos.
I'm. I'm not laughing at people, but I will
Uh,
expound on what you just said. Um, if you have a lot of people that are in other countries, you need to do the you need to do like this one guy got $200. He got a super chat with $200 in the super chat. You know how much that was in his country? No. See,
like
it's like that's what he
20
sent,
cents or something.
but you're not gonna get no $200.
Mm.
No.
I've gotten happy like that. You got to do conversion on your side. Like I've gotten happy
Yeah.
before. I was like, "Oh, $14. What?
Well,
You came out of nowhere. You just give me $14. Wow. Oh,
thank
let's
you,
go."
Native. I
And I
got
look
yours.
later on,
I
it's
appreciate
like
you, dude.
$3. I'm like, "Oh, well, thank
I
you."
know. That's funny as hell. A simple, happy life. You've come to the
$3 is
right
so good.
chat. Simple,
$3
happy
is so
life is
good.
here. I
Oh
said,
man,
you've come to the right chat.
I barely know how to use my phone sometimes. Yes,
See, I can't do anything on my phone. It's just so difficult. It's good to see you,
a
though. A
simply
simple life.
happy life. Hello.
Simple, happy life.
Thank you for having my name up there, Easy. So everybody knows who I am too. That's awesome. Thank you.
Where's it at?
It's on the screen. It says Lawless World TV. I mean, if you Google it, it'll come up.
Google it. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Just Google it. I don't have it up anywhere. It's under your name. I mean, under your picture.
Stop.
But I am going to put you in my description and your link so everybody can go there. Hey, look, a simple, happy life. If you're not subbed up to Lawless in the World, you should be because his streams will make it. No matter how sad you are. Look, my brother's in the hospital. He had a heart attack yesterday,
Oh,
and
I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
went into your chat, and I couldn't even be sad.
No way.
I was like, oh
Oh,
my god, too damn happy because
oh.
you just lift people's moods.
Oh, so I try to. I
Yeah,
hope
he
so.
has a great voice. He's a he's a he's a
Oh, thank
swab.
you,
Hey,
Simply Happy Life. I appreciate that.
yeah.
Thank you. I'm still
Firefly's
working my
sweet. She is a sweetheart.
pronunciation. Firefly is just yes, she is.
Even though she said she was mean, or somebody said she was mean.
Why?
Yeah, I put in there me. I always said mean ass Firefly. After she put Firefly is mean, I always said you mean ass Firefly. I don't know. I've got a different name for
Yeah.
everybody.
Oh,
Like
dang. That's
Firefly's dreamboat.
crazy.
So, and when Lawless comes in, it's Lawless in the
So
world.
Izzy, our the interview is on your channel, but it's gonna be in your stream that's labeled just is.
Guess what?
Come
See,
on.
I'm what you call
It's
an
not the
editor,
interview of
and I
Lawless.
will
Nah.
clip out this whole interview because I looked at the time, and I'm going to re-upload it, and I'm going to have your freaking name on it, dude.
She's like, I'm bored. Lawless, come on up. Let's go. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with
Well, I
now.
figure we in the right place at the right time. We could go ahead and do it. But yeah, I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to take out where I said hi to people over, the actual
I'm playing with
interview,
you.
and I will send you a clean copy so you can play it on yours.
Oh, I know, right? I forgot to stream it to mine too. Wonder if I
Yeah,
could do that.
and I thought about that, and
Oh, I can't.
I couldn't figure it out to save my life.
It's all
I know a
gravy,
lot of
baby.
people do that, but I just couldn't figure it out. I'm still learning myself on my
Ooh,
phone. Things keep changing. Oh, it does, Marshall. Oh my God.
native,
I can't do anything on my phone but talk on it. So that's how it is. That's the world in the
hello,
TV,
native
Lawless's
wild
world.
man.
But I do appreciate you hanging out with me today, Mr. Lawless in the World. And y'all
Love you, Z.
make sure you check out his channel. If you are not already subscribed, do so because I said so.
I
Ha!
appreciate you. I
I
love you and
appreciate you.
appreciate you, you
I
know.
love and appreciate you too.
And thank you everybody for taking the time to listen to us and listen to my interview. And
Yep.
if I do see you over there, I really do appreciate it. If not, it's all gravy, baby. I still appreciate
Right,
your
babe.
time.